Listen. It's a great word, isn't it? If you're a bit of a logophile like myself, I'm sure you already know that listen is an anagram for tinsel, enlist, and also silent. Now, I'm sure that you're already well aware that being silent during a conversation is an important part of being an effective listener. Shh. So long as you can avoid giving the impression that you're bored, thinking about something else, or completely brain dead. So today I'm going to look at 3 other ways that you can use silence to be an even more effective listener. Most normal conversations follow the rule that the first person does the talking while the other person shuts up. And then when the first person shuts up, then the second person starts doing the talking. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. So the first way to use silence as a more effective listening tool is to not follow this pattern exactly. Once the first person has finished talking, then check with silence for a few seconds to see if they have actually finished, or are they just taking a pause to put their thoughts together before they continue. Often, a speaker will simply stop talking because they might be wary of your reaction, or maybe they're just worried that they're saying too much. If you sense that they've stopped talking but haven't really finished expressing themselves, then say something like, "This sounds really interesting," or even just "Please go on," and then remain silent. Your speaker will feel a natural urge to fill the void. This works especially well with people that are upset or angry. When they come to talk to you, they're probably expecting you to get defensive or to start some sort of argument. By being attentive but remaining silent and encouraging them to continue, their negative energy will start to diminish as they are allowed to let off steam and start to feel recognized. So the second way is to use silence to encourage the speaker to continue and give them more speaking space if they need it. And finally, a reason why some speakers might not want to open up to you and allow you to listen carefully to what they have to say is because, quite simply, they don't trust you. Nobody wants to be the victim of unwanted gossip. And if a person hears you gossiping about somebody else today, then they can reasonably deduce that you'll be gossiping about them to somebody else tomorrow. So the third way to use silence as an effective listening tool is to inspire trust by remaining silent after the conversation and not repeating unnecessarily what you've heard to other people. So, your effective listening challenge for week 5 is this. Use silence to check that the other person has finished talking, to encourage them to continue expressing themselves, and to gain trust by not repeating what you've listened to anybody else. That's all for today. Until next week. Bye-bye.